I got so excited about the idea of cooking this recipe that yesterday when I was cleaning my knives, I cut both of my fingers. I tend to just get overly excited sometimes, and that's usually what happens to me. I'm playing with a little handicap today, but I think we can still get the job done, especially because the pot of gold at the end of this rainbow is carnival food. I'm gonna be making carnival food, and I'm not gonna be making the loud noises and the screaming kids that come along with the carnival. Although you could win a prize, I just won't be giving it out. It's up to you what prize you get and how you get it and who pays for it. But this is my welcome to the Aries Carnival. Entry is $0, just subscribe and you're in. I'm not responsible if anyone gets hurt at the carnival because I'm leaving town. I think we've done a healthy, this doesn't need to be here anymore. I think we've done a healthy mix of really good like dinner and savory recipes. We've done a lot of like dinners, I kind of feel like. But what happens after dinner? Your dad breathes really loud on the couch? Maybe. But also, sometimes, if you're lucky, dessert. Would you like to see the dessert menu? The answer is always yes. Even if you're full, just look at it. You never know what's on there. It might say, here's a free $100 bill because you chose to look at the dessert menu and other people didn't. You literally never know unless you say, I want to look at the dessert menu. I decided with your help on Twitter that we are going to be doing 2 carnival foods, both of which I don't really get to eat. Funnel cakes especially. I haven't had a funnel cake since I was probably like 6, but I still know the smell because a funnel cake is just like a hearty American carnival food. Actually, I don't even know if it's American. It's probably not even American. That was ignorance. It's one of those foods that like really can't be substituted with something else. Like if you're in the mood for a funnel cake, I don't think you could eat anything else that would really scratch that itch. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't had a funnel cake in probably like 20 years. So let's just make one. Let's make one with our hands and our ingredients. So we're gonna be doing funnel cakes, and then we're also gonna be doing churros, which actually is like a very similar thing. In fact, like if you break down the ingredients between the 2 recipes, pretty much just making funnel cakes in 2 shapes. So I know you're done with dinner, but if you need to, unbutton that top button and make some room for dessert because it's coming. Also, this will be the last episode I will ever film of me cooking anything because I'm done. I'm sick and tired of these videos, so peace. No, this is the last episode where I'm gonna be turning around and cooking over here because your boy ordered a portable stovetop. It's gonna be sitting right here so I can look at you while the heat is between us. Which one did I order? The same one that Binging with Babish uses because everyone wants to be like that guy. I wanna quickly apologize. This is a paper towel that I hadn't thrown away yet and it was sitting back there. First, I wanna apologize to you guys, the fans, and last but not least, I wanna apologize to Jenna for leaving my paper towels anywhere but the trash. Today, we actually have an audience member. It is my sous chef. She decided that instead of being a legitimate sous chef and helping me, she's gonna just bring her bed to work and sleep while I cook and then beg for scraps. So, she's actually a great worker. If you need a sous chef, she's taken, so you can't have her. We are gonna start with the funnel cake. Pretty much what this involves is making a dough, putting the dough in a bag, or batter, I would say, more of a batter, and then squeezing it out. Or you can put it in like a squeeze bottle. Actually, maybe we should do that. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. Change my mind. We will use the bag for the churros. And then you're just gonna kind of like squeeze it into a hot ass pot of oil, like so hot. So we are going to start with our flours, xanthan gums, salt, sugar, that stuff, all the good things, all the powders, and some cornstarch, some sugar. Right here we have this egg substitute. It's gonna help us kind of bind everything together, but we are gonna mix around the dry ingredients first. We're gonna pour a cup of our oat milk into the dry mixture. And then for vanilla extract, you're gonna put, a teaspoon. And I'm gonna whisk this together. Oh, make a little bit of a mess while we do it. Because if you didn't leave a mess, then there's no proof of you actually making it. You could have just ordered it, no one would know. So it's like showing your work in math. Always leave a mess. Like, I don't know if this is too thin or thick. I guess whatever. Just says, 1 quart. This is 3.2 quarts. So a third of this. I guess that's probably good. Okay, so I think, it says let it stand. I think we should probably listen to that. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to get this batter into this little bottle. Kind of hard, actually. My sous chef has started to walk on the counter looking for food, even though I'm not even done cooking. It's kind of rude, if I'm telling the truth over there, Miss Peach. You just got hired and you're already walking on the counter. I don't know what that whole thing is about. This is like probably not the most efficient way to do this, but did you come here for the perfect recipe and the perfect way to do it? No, you didn't. You came here for mediocre cooking and even more mediocre jokes and no gluten. You didn't come here for gluten. I think that's probably enough. Well, I'll do one more scoop. Oh God, this is taking a turn for the worst. Holy crap. It says the opening should be like bigger than that tip. So I'm gonna pretty much cut this. There we go. Okay, so here we go. You're basically gonna pour it from the center and make a little disc. Oh God, oh God. Not the sound that you want to be coming from your kitchen. This is actually pretty fun. And I think this like opening size is perfect. Is that you walking around over there, Peach? We're going to the carnival today, baby. If you want to ride the rides, you have to be good. This is so much just like fucking dough. I mean, I don't know what I expected. I want to try to make this as big as I can because I'm the cook now. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what size my funnel cake gonna be but me, baby. All right, I'm gonna carefully turn, it says. Oh, baby. Look at this. I think it's done. Look at this bad boy. Are you eating batter off of... sous chef, get in your bed. Go back to your bed. Go, in your bed. Put it in reverse. Okay, well, time is of the essence here. Well, we made ourselves a funnel cake. Okay, can you get out of here? Could you leave? I'm trying to eat my funnel cake. Go into your bed. This is not sanitary. The health inspector is coming and we are in trouble. Well, here you go. It is a big old funnel cake and it looks just delectable, so I'm gonna take a bite of it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I did not expect it to taste this good. Holy crap. This is delicious. And it's actually like surprisingly easy too. Holy crap, this is good. This is one of those recipes that like really doesn't change when you make it gluten-free. I mean, this is really good. This is as good as I remember it being when I was a kid. Just look at that. Doesn't that remind you of just like worry-free childhood where all you did was eat funnel cakes and go on carnival rides? That's not all I did as a child. I did it maybe like 0.001% of the time. But it reminds me of childhood. One of the most successful things we've done on this series, I can't tell you how good this tastes. It tastes perfect. It tastes exactly, I think, how a funnel cake should taste. It's light, it's like airy, but it still has that like crispy, like outside. The shape came out well. I would say this is a perfect way to do it, although you're gonna ruin one of your tops if you just cut it off like that, so you could just get like a wider open top. I'm gonna eat this for a second to get some energy to make some churros. Mm-hmm. When I was frying it, she turned over and walked over here and started eating the batter.
Oh.
Cute onesie.
Thanks, I'm writing my show. I'm stressed.
Well, have a little funnel
It's better
cake.
to be stressed in your pajamas, you know?
Have a funnel cake break.
Oh my God.
It's so good, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah. And it took me like not a ton of time either.
Oh, no. That shouldn't be allowed.
Right?
It's gluten-free.
It's gluten-free.
How'd you get it to be like doughy?
I follow the recipe. I mean, xanthan gum, instead, oh, one thing I should know, instead of sweet rice flour, I just put in, instead of sweet rice
Can I
flour.
have more, please?
Have as much as you want.
Feed it to me.
Oh, you want me to feed it to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
that, it's got that airy
My
texture.
arms don't work.
Oh, shit, damn.
That is a funnel cake.
It's like, right, it's like exactly what you'd expect.
That's so fun.
That's my favorite reaction you've ever
That's
had.
not allowed.
Should I text a picture of this to our trainer? He hates that I do cooking videos now.
He shows up to work every day and goes, what am I even doing here?
They're just eating funnel cakes as soon as I leave.
That's not allowed.
Yeah.
Wait, you're gonna make churros now too?
Yeah. For dessert.
Okay.
I was literally just clapping for the audio, but you know, sometimes you just gotta dance it out. I'm kind of hyped at how good that just turned out. I mean, that's like one of those things that I just really didn't have that high of expectations for. And here we are, just getting our fucking minds blown. So, moving on to the next thing, churros. So you're gonna need a little saucepan for this one. So we're gonna use that bad boy. Man, I really just wish I had it right here. Soon enough, guys, soon enough I will be cooking right in front of you instead of over behind me, like a rude host. For this recipe, you are going to need a cup of all-purpose flour. You can use the back of a teaspoon as a knife sometimes, you know, if you're feeling like it. We're gonna need 1/4 a teaspoon of cinnamon, teaspoon of baking powder, and 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, which is gonna be 4.5 teaspoons, I think. And then in this container, do you know what I keep? Oh, fuck, I just spilled it everywhere. Can't find my whisk, I don't know where I put it. Where did I put my whisk? Oh, it's in the sink. We don't need it. I'm just gonna mix together the dry ingredients without a whisk, like an animal. Hey Google, how many tablespoons in a cup? So a little less than 1/2 cup of butter, which might actually end up being all of our butter, so that's fine. What you're gonna do for this is they actually call for you to heat the butter and the milk in a pan, in like a little saucepan. And so it's gonna be a cup, no growling at me, okay? I'm making churros. I'm just gonna cook it right here on this countertop. Hopefully the countertop's hot enough. We have butter and milk, and we're gonna let it kind of heat in this little saucepan on medium. Doesn't even say the temperature. Whatever, we'll just do medium. Let that kind of melt, and then let's get back to this puppy. Okay, I was wrong, I missed it. You are actually supposed to boil the mixture of butter and milk. So once that gets to a boil, I'm gonna take it off the stove. I'm gonna mix it in with the dry ingredients, let this sit for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna add the egg substitute and vanilla. And then I think we're kind of ready to fry and make the churros at that point. Churros be like. I'm definitely not taking bites of the funnel cake as I cook the churros, which honestly is pretty disrespectful to the churros, but that funnel cake is so good, I don't even care. By the way, fun story, when we made the birthday cake for me for Jenna's video, we threw out all of our piping tips in bags. So I'm gonna be using a cookie cutter for this. And I think the way I decided I was gonna do it is I was gonna cut a little hole in this Ziploc bag, put the piping on the inside, and see what fucking happens. I don't know. This might turn out to be a disaster, but I feel like that's a disclaimer for every single time I'm in the kitchen. This is done boiling, and I'm gonna add it to our dry mixture here, the milk and the butter. And I'm just going to fold and kind of mix the two together. I hope I was supposed to do this while it was hot. I'm effectively whisking this with a spatula. So welcome to my kitchen where I do whatever I want with whatever tools I can find. Right, that looks good enough for me. Then we are going to add egg mixture, which has been sitting here. Time to turn the oil machine back on. We're just gonna try to, as quickly as possible, which is not happening right now, get all of the dough into this bag. Oh God, this is so janky. This is science, baby. Oh no. Oh no. It looks like a log of poop. Oh God, this might be a disaster, y'all. Oh God, a bunch just dropped out the back. Yeah, these don't look like churros at all. I think I fucked this up really terribly. Oh no. Okay, you know what? If my YouTube watch time decreases after the first recipe, I'm okay, especially in this instance, because we killed it with the funnel cake, and that, I don't even know what that is. Literally the only thing about these that's churro-like is the fact that I'm putting cinnamon on it. I don't know. Well, it sort of looks like Hot Wings had a weird baby with churros, and then they got dunked in more oil. This is what you get. Okay, so the thing is, when you fry dough, sometimes it turns out to look like a complete mess, but it's not gonna ever taste bad, ever. So in this situation, we fried the dough. It looks literally nothing like a churro. The funnel cake is over there just laughing at it, but it tastes damn good. So in that sense, we accomplished what we wanted to. But in the other sense, if someone asked me what I made this week, I'm not gonna tell them I made churros. Because what the hell is that? We did it. We made dessert. Now, would you like the check, okay? Dinner is now over. Please tip me well. Somehow I'm also the chef, even though I'm serving you your food. So regardless of what happened today, this was fucking successful. I don't care what anyone says. This is like, if you're gonna make a recipe of mine, it's the funnel cake. Do the funnel cake, make it. It's really good, it's easy to make. Whatever you do, just don't tell your trainer about it. I'm not gonna tell mine. In fact, I need to clean up all this evidence. Some of it with my mouth. Bye.